perch. Callie, look at this footprint. Oh my God, look at that one. It's off the perch, it's a giant footprint. Look at that, you guys. It even stopped. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So you know these guys don't have hooves.
I think there's somebody there. Can you give me your...
Really nice X right there. Look at that son of a gun. And then look, Junior. Dad. Oh yeah. Why, you know? Like, I get it, but like, why exactly? In one sentence, why do we need the X's? The snow is much deeper than I thought. It's up to exactly to my knees. So whatever that is, almost 3 feet, not 3 feet, 2.5 feet. It doesn't look like it, you know, because you look over there and I'm look at me. I have no shirt on. I just have a sweatshirt. In this snowstorm, in 2.5 feet of snow. Don't care, because I want to go right there and see what the heck that is. And something's walking in here. That's what a person does, guys. These are just 1, 2, 3, 4. There are footprints over there. I'll try to show them to you from the car. The snow is really covered. There's nothing there. Okay, so it's more of a stream, a big stream than a river. Blatant. You know they did that, right? Here's where it came down. In the interest of hypothermia, I'm going to film this pretty quick. That was all exposed dirt. Looks like I have new marks there. As you can see, there's like 1 inch or 2 covering this. There's nothing there. Nothing that made that mark, you guys. Please tell me what that is. This is a good video. It doesn't even have to be a Bigfoot video. It has to be what the heck slid down that. I think it's them, you guys. Whenever I can't figure it out, I know it has something to do with them. Remember, it doesn't have to be logical. Look at the break. If I'm seeing their evidence at the bottom of that slide with a symmetrical X that ends up into tridents, it's them. And right across the street is where I zoom into the fireplace in that one spot where they all are in the... Man, am I cold. I'm not even kidding. Look at it. Mark, just go out and sleep out in the snow. I could. I have the abilities. You see here, I'm basically, I don't even have a t-shirt under the sweatshirt. I'm fine out here. It's no problem. But I can't really film anything. You know, it's like, what am I going to film unless one jumps out of the bushes at me? You guys aren't going to be happy. It's not worth the suffering I have to go through. Because I won't. Whoa, what's that? How in the world did I do this in the snow? What the heck? Oh, there's an entire kill there. Aw. It's a deer. Look at that. I wish we could tell what happened to him. Most likely a car, because the road's right there. I'm trying to think how long I'd live right now. One of the things I always do is pretend like my truck's right there, but what if it wasn't? What if all of a sudden I'm stuck like this with no shirt, no gloves? What do you do to survive? How do I live now? virtually at the point of freezing to death. You could only hope and pray that you have a cigarette lighter or matches. And what you do is you go to a place like that and you make a structure as quickly as you can, like a teepee structure. Very dry here, even in the snow, so the wood is very burnable. Without a lighter out there, you're dead. Because I'm telling you, Sam, I haven't moved. That where I walked in's right there. I noticed right away at the corner of my eye that there's footprints right in there. This is like a really steep hill. I have a feeling, it's like a dad and a kid or something messing around in there. It doesn't make any sense. Not that it's supposed to, but I mean, in a way it needs to. It doesn't have to be common sense. But I mean, like, just because you're an alien doesn't mean, there's a reason to be on a hill. Like, it looks to me like they might have just been having fun. Interesting. This isn't right. Look at the size of that bird. Oh my God. Oh, it's a vulture. I thought it was a raven. It looked like the biggest raven I had ever seen in my life. It's a vulture. Kind of weird, look. Why? Because the river's back there. And all the stuff that I'm showing you, this is a golf course. It doesn't make a difference. They're all on this river. Is that what it is, a vulture? It's an eagle! You guys, that's a bald eagle. He's a huge one. Look at him, he's a bald eagle. I'll try to get a better shot, but I want to get the shot I have for now, and then I'll try to move in on him. You guys, I know they're here, but it's not easy to find bald eagle. I mean, I know you can see one in Pennsylvania, but one that big, you guys, in the middle of the winter? Look at that. I love how my voice changes when I get excited. I even notice it. Like, what do you do? Why are you talking like that? It's like I have a twin, but it's one person, so I have split personality. It's like, why are you talking like that? Like, I don't know. I think a lot of you guys do that. As you get old, you start to talk to yourself. Even my mom, like, I'd be like, Mom, she's in the laundry room, like, saying something. Like, Mom, you talking to yourself again? She's like, yeah. Look at my eagle. Oh, man, you guys. Come on, that's our bird. That symbolizes everything. Wow. He's hunting. Why can't you be my pet? Why can't you just sit on my shoulder while we go bigfooting? He's completely unaware of me. But he is very aware of his surroundings, his immediate surroundings. Look at those two branches come up and meet. Oh, wow. Look at that wingspan, guys. Look at that. This was worth my whole day. For me. Maybe not for you guys, but that was so cool! Sorry. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Look, where's my tree? Let me show you. When I say Bigfoot tree, not that one. I've done an entire video right there in the summer. You can't see this tree. It's a very special tree. Filled with tridents and all kinds of stuff. Right there. It's a very active spot in the summertime. I don't know. I don't think it is in the winter. I don't see anything. It's like, I have to, I can basically rely on my eyes. So if they're there out of our thinking, then guess what? I don't even want to, I don't care. They're not there then. You know what I mean? That's the point I'm at. Like, oh man, I'll take that, you guys. You see, that's the payoff. And he flew away, what? So what did I get him for 30 seconds? I spent 4, 5, 6 hours out here today. And if I had not done the exact sequence of what I did, I would not have been able to film that eagle. And you guys are like, we don't care. And I'm like, well, that's special for me. to film a beautiful giant bald eagle. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm really happy with that. Look how blatant. Leah's like, I cannot believe what they're doing across. She told me the other day, I cannot believe, because they keep making it more. Look, you guys, look at it. You can't even see. It's one of the most amazing structures, and now it's been developed across the street from where I live since I moved here, and it's becoming more and more and more and more and more. And I go over there, and they won't do anything. I was standing over there with Dave, and he let me know he was there. I looked. He's right there looking at me. And I took a perfect, it's literally a 4K picture. You guys have seen it. There's no blurring. You can see his face and everything. And that was all I got from him. Just noticed something very interesting. So I'm in a totally different location. I am at where that cave is. I'll put that picture in. Okay, it's actually up there. It's way up there. They would actually be looking at me right now for sure, if they were out. Oh, sorry about that. Notice their whole entire area has almost no snow. Even in the middle of a snowstorm, there's 2.5 feet here, nothing there. Their entire place. If you go up by their place, there's some snow. Look at this. What is that? What is that? Is that a tombstone? All right, hold on. Sorry, that's my heater. You guys, that's theirs. Oh my God. Look at that. I thought maybe someone like walked off and put their dog there or something, but it's too big of a stone. It's a marker, you guys. I told you, this is right below there. I'll be going up there, believe me. Callie, you're going with me on that one. And then look, there's a burnt totem pole next to it. That is marking the entrance to that cave. This is where I filmed the rock ones right above that. Is it a coincidence? I don't think so. Is there marks on that rock? I think maybe. There's no way that's an accident. There is no rocks in that field. Okay? Don't let your common sense take over. There's no rocks. And there's a rock that spent millions of years laying flat. That's why it has two perfectly flat sides. And somebody or something structures to back it up across the street. Pick that up and put it like this. Oh yes. Oh yes, they did. What's my new thing? Don't make me come over to your house. That's what I do. People, no one's asked me. I think what's at least most everybody I think understands my personality, like my dry sense of humor. I'm like, I'll come over to your house and and I kind of want someone to say something, be like, Mark, but no one does. I guess they know I'm kidding. I like to pretend like I'm gonna come get you. I want you to think. I want you to be scared that I might just show up at your house one day. Excuse me, what did you say in your comment on YouTube? I'll be like, hi, are you Jenny 333? Did you comment on Colorado Bigfoot's YouTube channel? I get that from a movie too. Snowshoes. But I'm telling you, you don't want to snowshoe by yourself, even though I've done it many times. I don't know what that is. All these hills where they are have absolutely no snow. What does that tell you? There's heat in the ground. It just melts it's not, look guys, look over there. Look, we're talking about 10 feet, okay? There's no melting over there, 10 feet away. This entire region, these rocks heat up. I know the sun does it, but I think it's more than that, you guys. You've seen what I've zoomed on up there, right? A giant cave opening with a Bigfoot sitting on the left side and a giant face with weird rock veins coming down to the top of its head. And then people will see that and their brains will immediately, downplay it, Like, oh, there must be a logical explanation. No, that's when I'm coming over to your house and explain to you how logical it isn't. I'd have a lot of houses to go to. You guys might like those videos better. Like, forget about Bigfoot, have me go to people's houses. And film that. That would be funny. Oh man, this is what I'm talking about. I miss this, you guys. This is why I know I'm meant to do this. It's like in my blood now. Because when I see that, I can't even put into words what goes through me. That X, you guys. It's so. I can't even tell you. I don't know how to put it into words. It's so. Forget it. It's important. It's a wonder that's beyond any human being's comprehension. And some of us are onto it, but man, the regular people have no idea where they live. They don't know who they are. They don't know. All they know is they have this job and they got their BMW and they got their thing and they got this and that's it. They haven't have a freaking clue to what's really happening, to what this earth really is. It's really kind of like, I feel bad for those people. I really do. I feel like I've been given a gift. That's a lot of movement there. Going right into a Bigfoot world, okay? There's a very special Bigfoot world right there. Did you believe me when I said that? Did you believe me? I just wanted to know, because if you didn't, I can prove it. They all go in the same spot. You guys, they sit right here on the side of the road. 1 mile from here is one of the biggest Bigfoot worlds. I don't even think it's that far. It's about a mile. Look at the 2 leaners next to it. I remember my only whistle. My common sense, my human sense tells me that, oh, Mark, don't do that now. It's the winter time. They're not here. That's exactly what you're supposed to think. You're supposed to do exactly what you would think wouldn't be. I'm not doing this for my health. This is my least favorite thing to do in this, as far as shooting videos. See how they go left? They go right, they go left, they go right, and they're all leaning the same exact way. They go left, they go right, there's triangles. This is all out front of a big Bigfoot world. Remember? The Bigfoot world it is the one. Remember I did it says I had Callie in there, and I also did it says Bigfoot video from one seat or something like that. So I did a 25-minute video or something like that from sitting on this amazing perch. And all the structures around it, and that's back there. They're there. Trust, they're there. In some aspect, in some way. They don't leave. Someone said, did they hibernate? Oh, look at them all going in. Look at that. You guys, that's a freaking. I guess it's game and stuff, but look. I mean, they really are cutting in there. Anything could walk up that. Remember, sometimes the big white one I saw, I couldn't see his legs, you guys, but I could see like his knees up, and I'm telling you, he wasn't walking. He was on the ground? Why would I make this up? He was on the ground, but he was gliding. So maybe that's why a lot of footprints aren't seen, because some of these guys, I'm telling you, when I say it's out of your thinking, for some of them, it's really out of your thinking. Give me a sec. Clayton, what the heck is going on? Oh, they stopped plowing here? Look at that. How is that there? You guys, come on. Look, there's no way. And of course, there's activity all there going in. This is a marker. It's just to go that way. Look at the boulder in the back. I can't wait to be back here. Look how it's marked. How could that be over a boulder? And what is that? What's up, buddy? $20 bill. I never do explain my $20 bill, do I? People are like, why are you saying that? I'm like, is that a Bigfoot, by the way, I just zoomed on? It's very possible. Remember, they just sit there. They just sit there. Look at that. Look at the size of that thing. It has nothing to do with that bush. There's no trees growing here. None. Somebody took that thing and threw it up there. They did it. A person could never do that. Look, there's another one right next to it. All right, so if I've used some of this footage, I won't, some I will. So, but I filmed this beautiful black symmetrical X, which I know I'll show you, right, coming in. That's right behind me. I can't show it to you, right? And then there's that. You guys, there is literally, I don't even know if it's like 40 trees. They all go through. And then the ground structures all around that are simply amazing. It's something very special, and I can't figure out why. Because it's a standalone. It's got all of these things around it as well, like all these other structures, like in a sense. But it's all like ground stuff. Remember, Callie, if you're watching this, me and Callie really went into detail on the ground and stuff around it. I think I did too. It's amazing. You got to go back and look at some of those videos, you guys. Look at that. Structure right there. Structure right there. Right at the side of the road. Why? Because they know how dumb people are, so they can put it right there. To you, that's like, you might as well just smack you in the face. But to a regular person, that's nothing. They don't even see it. It doesn't even, their eyeballs won't even go towards what they do. Honey, they think those are just sticks, right? The sticks just do that. That's what the wind does, I'm told. Some Jewish lady from, like, Brooklyn is telling you that's what wind does. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, I'm making that up. There is no person, but... I was actually thinking about my Uncle Steven, his mom, who is the best lady in the world, but she's full-blown Jew from Brooklyn. The most amazing... person in the world, and she passed away a few years ago. It was very sad to miss. She loved me, She didn't have to love me. I'm not her blood. I was her. So her son is who's a doctor, who's my godfather, my Uncle Steven, who I love very, very much, and my Aunt Lisa, who's his wife, and my Aunt Lisa is my mom's sister, and they've been married for 40 years. And look at that break. His mom was just the best, but she's so Jewish. She's so Jewish. Almost looks like Italian, kind of, but she's Jewish from Brooklyn. The accent, the personality, the flamboyance, everything. Like when my cousin's 21st birthday, so her granddaughter, who's Rachel, who's now much older and married, but they invited me. It was in New Jersey, and I went, and she brought, what she gave her? $300 in singles. just to even make a joke about her Jewness. By the way, I'm doing this because I want to act normal, not secretly. So I'm telling you a story because this is where I got my only clear whistle in the winter happened, right? It's actually down about 100 yards. So let's just do this. That was a year ago, so I'm not, but I'm just going to repeat it because maybe, who knows? Maybe it's a good spot. Yeah, she was great. I miss her very, very much. I love a Jewish lady from Brooklyn that likes to exaggerate her Jewness. She wasn't like, oh, look at that, you guys. just miss her. I had a sudden, just a flash of like sadness, you know, our loved ones. I don't think that we think about it enough. Why don't we think about like our great-great-great-great-grandfather? Because of him, we're here, but we don't even know his name. We don't even know who he was. We don't even know he existed, except for the fact that we're here, so we think he did. How rude is us? How rude is that of us? Not to know our ancestors. I know there's some people that do it, but you're talking like, 1 out of 100 people probably know who their fourth great grandfather was. I mean, it's unbelievable that we don't know this stuff. I don't know this. I want him to know. If all these people are somewhere in heaven, like they say, and they know and they can watch us and stuff, I want that guy to know that I care. That I don't know you, but I care and love all of you guys. Like, I really do. I'm almost crying right now. I'm not even kidding. Like, I want to know who this guy is. Maybe he's the one helping me, you know? I think about those people. Look at that Bigfoot world. Not one car all day. Not one. I've been here for hours, you guys. Ooh, what is that big leaping? Hold on a second. I wanted to show you a small little Bigfoot world. And I'm seeing, I think, striding Bigfoots. Not Bigfoots, but big footprints. Look. They're small there, and then they go to a stride there. There's also another one next. So sometimes it could be two walking in one direction, or it was, because look, you can see the deer right there. It's so blatant what a deer does. It's like you can barely tell. When it's big and open, it's possible. I'm not saying those are Bigfoot footprints, but it's very possible because of how big they are, you guys. And that's 2 feet of snow, and like I showed you today when I was walking, what a human does. What did I see? Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Right there. It's right there. Right? Watch this, okay? I don't just show you 2 sticks that make an X, okay? Watch this. Where is it? One second. Right there. Look at the third underneath field gold. You guys, I filmed them, not at that spot, but one that's right, it's just like it, and it's like right in there somewhere, and has a giant X. And I zoomed in to show people, and Gail was like, they're right there. I was like, yeah, I could see them perfectly. Just sitting on that spot. That's a spot. Now, does he use those spots in the winter? I don't think he does. Look how he's got everything field gold. And of course, you have symmetrical X here, symmetrical X there. That's all you need. You don't need any more, you guys. There's a giant one up there too. I've always been wanting to go. I told Callie I want to go up there because there's a giant Bigfoot world right in the corner, and I'll bet you it just goes on into oblivion up there. You could walk I swear to God, you could walk for 40 miles that way, right over that hill, and it would just be all forest and Bigfoot worlds. You guys, check this out. I filmed this once, a couple years ago. Decided to back up. It's worth it because it hasn't changed much. I want to see if there's anything different. It's so blatant, and it tells me. See, guys, I've done this. How many times have I done this? Right? This spot right here in particular tells me exactly where to go, exactly where their Bigfoot world's going to be. Look at that. Yeah, through the tint. Come on, that's a spot they'd be right now. Is that a Bigfoot face? Looks like it. Why is there always a Bigfoot face? I don't get it. Even if it's not, it's a Bigfoot face. Look at the bends. They do it right here. Does that mean he comes out right here? Maybe, but I don't know. Like, what I'm saying is, I know because of what I'm about to show you, if I was literally just to go through this, walk through this, there's a river there, walk through the river, go up that mountain, I would eventually walk into the biggest Bigfoot world you've ever seen. How do I know? Because of this. It's a made trident. You see how they did it with the tree? Well, look, the third. So not only is it a trident, but it has they're putting a leaner into the trident, right? Sometimes they do that leaner into the V to make the trident, I feel like, but this is an actual trident with a leaner. Look. You see the other one? It's part of that tree, believe me, because I remember that was there when I filmed this once. Tell me who recognizes this. You'd have to be one of my diehards to recognize this. Look at that. That's probably not even the right term. Just people that understand what I'm doing, that follow me. Look at that. One of my fans. Look at this, an X right there, you guys. Look at that. It's unbelievable. My fans can't wait. I'm kidding. We were talking about in the live video. I would never call you guys that. I would never say, oh, one of my fans